Hours later, the prairie dogs began to stir. Uh-oh, where's the Fuzz? I don't know. Where'd it go? Someone has stolen our Fuzz, cried Pip Squeak. Who did? He did. She did. You did. I did, barked a voice from above. I stole the Fuzz. The prairie dogs froze. Then they raced up the long tunnel. There stood Big Bark, covered with fuzz from head to tail. I'm king of the fuzz, he snarled. Do you hear me? I'm king of the... Swoop. The sky went black. What happened? Where's Big Bark? Look! There he was, high above their head, dangling from the talons of an eagle. No more Big Bark, the crowd cheered. Yay! Don't yay! He's one of us, yelled Pip. We have to save him. How would you like to be Eagle's lunch? No, the crowd yelled. Big Bark, wiggle free! The prairie dog shouted. Shake loose! Hurry, we'll catch you! Big Bark twisted and turned, wormed and squirmed. At last he was free of the fuzz. Yay! The crowd cheered. So think of a time when you were nice to someone, even though they weren't very nice to you. How does that help you understand why the prairie dogs help Big Bark? How does that help you understand why the prairie dogs help Big Bark? He was mean to them, but they still helped him. Because he's one of them, right? And it doesn't matter how mean someone is to you, you're still going to help them when they're in trouble. Big Bark fell faster and faster. No! Prairie Dog scattered. Get back here, yelled Pip. Quick! Make a circle. Hold out your paws. They ran left, then right, then left. Plop! Now we can use a text-to-self connection here. If you think about if you were to throw a ball up and how you have to look up into the sky and move back and forth to figure out how to catch it, that's what they're doing here with Big Bark. You saved me, Big Bark cried, but I stole your fuzz and now it's gone forever. Good, said Pip Squeak. Fuzz is trouble, right? Yay! The crowd cheered. Friend hugged friend, cousin hugged cousin, dog hugged dog. We don't need Fuzz, said Pip. But with Eagle around, we do need a watchdog with a big bark. Big Bark rose up on his hind legs. Eagle's back. Bark! This is not a test. Bark! All dogs below. Bark! The prairie dogs raced down the long tunnel. Whew. We made it. That was close. 3 cheers for Big Bark, the best watchdog ever. Yip, yip, yay! Yip, yip, yay! Yip, yip, yay! Just doing my job, Big Bark smiled. Are we ever getting tangled up with Fuzz again? Cried Pip Squeak. No, the crowd yelled. No more Fuzz. No more Fuzz. And from that day forward, the prairie dogs lived happily and fuzzlessly ever after. Now, we talked about connections that we made in the Great Fuzz Frenzy. We talked about connections in Lily's purple plastic purse yesterday. And I want you to take one of your books from your book bin that you're reading. It can just be a part of the book that reminds you of something. You don't have to have read the whole book. But I want you to tell me what you read here. So I read that the dog lost the ball. It went down a hole. And this is what happened in the story on this side. And on this side, I want you to tell me what it reminded you of. It reminded me of when my dog and I play fetch. Or you read this in Big Bark. They helped save Big Bark even though he was mean to them. It reminded me of how we help others even if they're mean to us. That would be a text to world. The one about my dog would be a text to self. And if this story reminded me of another book or a movie, that would be text to text. So take a book from your book bin and tell me what you read in the story, what it reminded you of, and then circle either text to self, text to text, or text to world.